This is the first video in a series of videos which I wish to make on marketing automation. I want to help you understand more about marketing automation and the Salesforce Marketing Cloud ecosystem. So without further ado, let's start with the homepage dashboard. What you see over here is I can split it into three sections right away. So the top section over here is basically, let's call it the title bar, where you have on the left the Salesforce Marketing Cloud logo, which acts as a menu button, you can say, to switch between the different apps and the different screens. And then here you have a calendar. The calendar basically is showing you all the activities which have been scheduled in the past, which are going to take place today, or activities which are going to come up. And then you have the campaign tab over here where you can see all the campaigns which you have set up. Then on the title bar, you have your business units. These are, imagine if you have different brands or you want to set up Marketing Cloud as per country, you could do that using the business units. And then there is more information available regarding your login here in the settings. And then below the title bar, let's call this the apps bar, where you see all your apps which are available within Salesforce Marketing Cloud. And then here is the main canvas. So now what is going to happen is, as you interact with these different apps, the main canvas over here is going to change, and you will see the main screen for the different apps over here. And here you have the calendar view. As you can see, it's August 2019. And this is actually a good point where we see this month and year, because that's what this instant looks like right now. In the future, it may just change. Right now, so in here, you can see, you can toggle between today, weekly or monthly view. And then you can select the days and it will show you the template, and at the bottom it will show you a little bit more about the scheduled activity for that day. On the left hand side, you see the campaign, message type, and business units. So you could select or deselect depending on the information you want to see on the calendar view over here. Then we have the campaigns, the list of campaigns which you have created over here, under the campaigns tab. For example, welcome campaigns or transactional emails or promotions campaign which you might have set up. Then we go back to again the homepage view. Now let's talk about the apps. Here we have some of the channels. So these you can say are the channels, like the email studio, mobile studio, social studio, advertising studio, web studio, and the interaction studio. And these are the builders, like the building blocks of Marketing Cloud, which are Analytics Builder, Journey Builder, Content Builder, Personalization Builder, and the Audience Builder. And on the right hand side over here, you see the toggle between My Apps, which means the apps which have been activated for you, and all apps which are available. For example, for me, Interaction Studio is not available, but it is showing in all apps. And then here what you see is the app exchange. Basically, Salesforce has this app exchange where there are a lot of apps which can be integrated with Salesforce Marketing Cloud. Let's go through them on high level one by one, and what I'll try and do is maybe create some more vlogs on each of them separately. So this is how the email studio looks like. So on the top you have the title bar, which now changes. So now it is the email studio title bar with overview, content, subscriber tab, interaction tab, A/B testing, tracking, and audience builder. Here you have the overview of the emails, the templates, and the lists, and the data extensions. Data extensions are like a kind of list, but in a table format, where you can, which are more interactive, you can say, and there are many other benefits to using a data extension, which I will talk about later. And on the right hand side, you have the sends, which are the past sends or the pending sends, and then there are some shortcuts which you can set up for working around with Email Studio here. Going back, next one is the Mobile Studio, which is used for sending push notifications or SMS or MMS. So this is how it looks like. It gives you an overview here of the message stats and the keyword stats and the contacts which are there in your mobile studio. And these are some of the templates which are there and their status accordingly. Going back, then we have the Social Studio. I don't have the Social Studio login with me right now. You need a separate login for Social Studio, and here you can interact with your audiences through Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, and you could do a lot more like social listening. And it's a pretty powerful tool for your social media activities. And the next one is Advertising Studio. Here you can create your lookalike audiences for targeting on Facebook, and you can create lead capture forms which can be used again in Facebook. And then we have Web Studio. In Web Studio, we have Cloud Pages. So this is how the Cloud Pages dashboard looks like. So here we have the stats, then the live pages and the live mobile push pages. And then the collection of your cloud pages, which is over here with the forms which can be edited, and with the recent activity block over here on the bottom right. Going back to our main dashboard, then after the cloud pages, we have the Interaction Studio. Basically, it just visualizes all the interactions to improve the customer engagement. Then we have the Analytics Builder over here. The Analytics Builder basically is allowing you to view the analysis based on your website and mobile activities. And here also you have a lot of reports which can be custom generated, or there are many templates which can be used. For example, let me open it to show you. And then we have the Einstein engagement frequency, so basically showing the optimum frequency which you should use for your customer engagement activities. And then the engagement scoring, basically showing which are the sets of audiences which are most engaged or least engaged, and accordingly you could use this information for future marketing campaigns. This is how the reports dashboard looks like. So you have some shortcuts. You have a report catalog where you have predefined templates, and you could use some custom. You can create custom templates, and then at the bottom you have some of the reports which are already existing with options to filter the reports from here. This is the other window which I had opened from the Analytics Builder, which is Einstein engagement frequency. So basically here, for example, in this demo account, it's saying Einstein suggests a frequency range of 55 to 58 emails over a period of 90 days. So you could increase the open rate by 84.8%. So this is the engagement. This is the Einstein engagement scoring dashboard. Here you see some of the engagement prediction and subscriber retention prediction, and then the web conversion prediction, email click prediction, and email open prediction. Going back to the main dashboard, then we have the Journey Builder. This is Automation Studio and Journey Builder, which are covered by this Journey Builder app itself. Automation Studio is basically a studio where you could create multi-step activities for sending emails or managing data. And this is all internal or external data which we are talking about. So for example, in Automation Studio, there could be a SFTP folder where some data is being dropped from a data warehouse, an external data warehouse, and then you can set up an automation to pull that information from the SFTP and then update a data source and filter that data source to send an email. These kind of activities could be implemented here in Automation Studio. Or you could even filter that data and send it to Journey Builder. For example, this is what the Journey Builder dashboard looks like. Here we have some of the folders, and here there are these journeys. So for example, if I click on the abandoned cart journey, this is the entry source, and this entry source can be defined. And here we have a customer communication flow which has been defined, and depending on the entry source, all the entry audiences move through the steps, as you can see over here. And then we have Content Builder. I've already opened a window for Content Builder. This is how the dashboard for Content Builder looks like. So here you have all your content folders, which you can define. And then these are the assets which are sitting within the Content Builder. So right now there are, for example, 855 content, and you have the location and the type and the key for the content. And you could create in Marketing Cloud, obviously, dynamic content and personalized content using strings and email templates. Going back to the dashboard, next one is Personalization Builder. So Personalization Builder is basically using predictive intelligence. And using predictive intelligence, it's defining what content should be shown to, for example, a website visitor who's coming back. So these are some of the predefined recommendations which have been set up. And this is for the email recommendation. You can set up the logic and how the display should look like in your emails. Now going back to your Marketing Cloud homepage, the next one is the Audience Builder. So let me open the windows here. So this is where you generate the single source of truth. Here, basically what we are doing is there are different data sets which are sitting in silos in, for example, data coming from emails, data in external platforms, data coming from e-commerce. And these are different data sets which are linked to create that one single source of truth. So as you can see over here in the email data, you can link 3 different data sets, and all 3 of them have a unique identifier which has been linked with each other to create that single source of truth. And similarly, if I go back to the data designer, these are all the different data sets which are now linked with each other in some way or the other to create that single source of truth for your contact. And within the contact builder, you have various other options which I will talk about later. So with this, I hope I have covered everything that is to show within the homepage navigation of Salesforce Marketing Cloud. I know I haven't deep dived into any of these applications, but obviously there is so much to cover that I'm thinking maybe in the future I will cover them separately. And what I like about Salesforce Marketing Cloud is that it's very interactive. I have used some other marketing automation tools, and amongst those, I think this is like the Swiss knife of marketing automation, with all the channels and the builders and the analytics and the predictive intelligence and everything merging into this one platform and this one window, which is pretty exciting. Hope this is what you were looking for in this video. Please leave your comments below, and if you have questions, feel free to ask. Thank you.